All right, I have a question for either Dr. Go or Dr. Wynn. We watch all these med shows. Obviously, they're TV. They're made for TV. They're dramatic and things like that. One of my favorites to watch is Chicago Med for the drama and all that good stuff. But one thing that really kind of bothers me, and I guess from personal experience, is how they're just going to say, well, we'll just throw them on ECMO and they'll be fine. So could one of you explain, first of all, the difference between like bypass and ECMO and the severity of the situation in which somebody is put on ECMO?
Okay, the questions are getting more complicated. All right. So ECMO stands for extracorporeal membrane oxygenation. So basically, it's almost replacing your heart and lungs. Basically, it's to simplify it, you're basically getting your circulation supported by a machine that's capable of providing the function of a lung, which is to put oxygen in your blood. Bypass, when you get bypass surgery, basically you are in a form of an extracorporeal circulation, but you're still intubated, you're still ventilated, so you're still getting the lung function natively. Now, like what you said, patient's not doing too hot, let's just throw him on the ECMO and be fine with it. It's because when your patient's hypotensive, not getting oxygen, they're in shock, their lungs are flooded with fluid, their lung and heart functions don't work. And you need time to let the heart recover or to remove the fluid from the lungs or maybe dissolve the clot from a pulmonary embolism or something like that. Then yes, you put them on an ECMO because basically it replaces a heart and lung. And so your circulation and oxygenation becomes more controlled and buys you time while the main problem is fixed. Bypass, on the other hand, which obviously can be more morbid because you're opening your chest and all that, but that's for a different process. They're basically replacing your circulation for the purpose of sewing in bypass grafts. You can have a support pump or let's say a tandem heart or that's a different kind of device where they essentially take your circulation outside using a machine without the lung function to help support you through a process. So bypass, it's more morbid because they have to open up your chest. It replaces the circulation, but you don't need bypass to replace the circulation. You can use ECMO for that because you don't need to open the chest for ECMO. You just need 2 large bore catheters.
Thank you.
Thank you for being a part of the Rock from the Heart community and for joining us today. Your presence and engagement make a huge difference in raising awareness and building a stronger support network for those affected by aortic and heart valve disease. Thank you so much for attending today.